So, good evening, stream, good evening, world. Welcome to another round of CTC Community Team Cup. Match day 3 today in the beautiful month of May, as our American friends used to say, because it's the month of racing. It's not the Indy 500 today, but yeah, not very far off this. So, very good matchup today, definitely again. So, two teams that have shown their pace throughout CTC, unbeaten, both of them. And yeah, I hear someone in the background already. You know probably who it is, my dear friend. Welcome to the stream, Soul.
Thank you, my dear friend Jaeger, and welcome everybody who's already tuned in to our first match day 3 matchup with Team TCR hosting Team Race Asylum. And as Jaeger already pointed out, this is a battle of two unbeaten teams so far, so both have fared really well in the group phase, and one of them will try to continue a perfect season heading into the postseason. And it's really going to be interesting to see which one of the teams it is. So there are a couple of streaks running against one another today. For those of you who might have read my Discord match preview, Interlagos seems to favor the home team. So I was quite surprised when I saw that. Of course, it probably is just coincidence, but if we take it from a statistical point of view, the home team seems to have an advantage, as they're 5-0 currently throughout the season. So this might be a little bit of a handicap for Team Race Asylum. That might be in their heads. Maybe the away team gets a little more side wind. Who knows how that works with the game.
Now that you pointed out this fact, Race Asylum will definitely scratch their head now about this. Like, wait, the whole team always wins here. No, it's not gonna happen. But wouldn't it be nice if we have a draw today to have like the streak going on?
Oh, that would be amazing. Although that would not be a perfect season in that sense.
Not a perfect season, but still unbeaten. So.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, there is more at stake, of course. We're talking about the seeding for the semifinals, so the group winner will be the number 1 seed, presumably, if nothing strange happens in the group 1 matchups. And of course, the winner will host the second placed group 1 team, and vice versa. So there's also that bit of strategy that might come into play, and looking at the momentary standings, so it's definitely going to be Team ART in the semifinals, but of course they have their work cut out for them against Team AHR, and you could spoil Team CLI, I should say, could spoil Team GTFU's bid to get into the semis, so still a lot to play for.
It's hard for both teams to know which team they will face in the semifinals, so I don't think they will gamble on that. So just give their best as usual, have a good race, and
for sure.
And good evening stream. I saw some messages already. So Arden, some really fast drivers from Race Asylum here. You're totally right. So strong lineup, but also don't count out TCR. So they've shown their pace throughout both rounds so far, and very strong drivers here, and again, interesting to see how they can cope with this combination. Lexus Group 2 at Interlagos, so it's a first ever on CTC, this combination. Exactly. So no references.
That's what it is. So new territory for all teams. But what I've basically read in chat so far in the team chats is that they were practicing like hell to get it right, to get the combo right, to get the strategy right. So that will definitely be something interesting to see today again. How will they use their tires? And just to catch everyone up, maybe we have some new viewers today about the rules and regulations of CTC. So what we're going to do today is we're going to have 2 30-minute races between both teams, with of course one make car selection and a track, and the tracks and cars are selected per race by each team. So the home team gets to choose the car. Well, is that or is it the track? I always get it wrong, even though I make up the rules. It's so crazy.
One team decides the track and the other team decides the car.
And vice versa for race 1 and 2. So that's how the combos get set up. And these combos will be used for 2 30-minute races, respectively, with a mandatory pit stop between minutes 10 and 20 in each race. Now, all drivers need to use the provided racing tires from soft to hard, and they need to use them at least once over the course of both races, so that strategy will also come into play. What we're currently looking at is basically qualifying practice. So the settings are for qualifying are tire wear and fuel wear off, so no excuses in terms of any kind of usage. So all cars are basically the same, and of course qualifying will be held on the racing soft tires. Yeah, and 5 more minutes till we get it going. We're starting to get jumpy a little bit.
Yep, yeah, it is. Yeah, and look at that, Jupe Sonic leading here in warm-up.
Yes.
It's also interesting for Jupe today. So he's racing with TCR, but he's also on the Race Asylum Academy team. So we'll see how he does. He definitely knows all of the Race Asylum drivers, I would assume. And many of those drivers also are active on various CLR leagues and events. So I think there shouldn't be that much surprises going on today.
Yeah, they know each other pretty well, and of course we also know a lot of them from racing against them. So it's always good to see familiar names on the grid. But we also have some debut drivers for CTC today, and maybe we can go through them real quick.
Yeah.
Starting off with, well, let me check which one was if anybody's on track currently.
No one is on track. Yeah. I'm running with KG Racing for TCR.
Yeah, exactly. So KG Racing will make his debut today for TCR, along with TCR Hodgson GT.
Yeah, Hodgson GT as well.
And for Race Asylum, it will be Lil Nicky and Matt Jam, who actually are making their season debut. So a little bit of mix-up with the lineups.
Go Race Asylum. Yeah, Hansa, nice to have you on stream. You were also cheering for TCR at some point, but yeah, no, you're on the team now for Race Asylum. And also Ray is watching, so you have to cheer for Race Asylum. Yeah, I know. But yeah, it's also interesting for me. So as you may know, I'm also on the Race Asylum team there. Main team, and I is also active on the TCR Discord. I'm still in the inner circle of TCR with team leader stuff and things, and then I'm also on CLR with the management side. So yeah, it is very, very interesting to see. And so I'm need to be as I don't know, not to be biased, but probably I'm leaning towards a little bit Race Asylum here.
No,
maybe.
I mean, I don't have a preference actually. That's the good part. I'm just CLR. Strictly.
You're just CLR.
Yeah. So and no other team has ever approached me. So I'll just leave it at that. Evening Pup, good to see you in chat. And well, we're going to call it straight down the middle like we always do, you know.
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Evening That's Echo.
Hey Echo, welcome. So did we announce the quali start?
Not yet. I did. I said 10 past the hour, but of course we will remind them once we're 60 seconds in.
Yep. Oh, yeah, yeah. Arden, yeah. Soul is taking offers now from whatever team now will approach him. Race Asylum, TCR, KCR, ART, AHR, MRL, you
That will not
name
have
them all.
any effect. That will not have any effect on how I do my commentary and stewarding, just to be sure about that. No, just having some fun, guys. All good. All right, 1 minute to quali.
Oh, Mr. Main Onion also in the stream.
Hey, guys.
Nice to see some CLR drivers in here. Henry as well. The running boy is here.
Evening. Got that right, Legend. Everybody wins. So.
Westy as well. So Race Asylum strong in chat today. So I think Race Asylum has the edge against TCR so far. I think 3 to 4 TCR supporters.
In terms of numbers, it certainly looks like that. But you never know. We're still at the beginning. All right. Quali starting now. Let's give
drama incoming today, so don't blame it on me today if the lobby crashes. I'm not the host, so just blame it on me if you can't see anything.
All right,
so good to
go. I think we're good to go, yeah.
Quali incoming.
Oh,
Echo is an RA supporter here as well. Why? Hey. So if you put the blame Jaeger hashtag now, so I might need to Jaeger some drivers now.
I mean,
you know what happens.
You are Mr. Commentator's curse, so you need to be very careful who you curse today. All right, here we go with quali. See.
Here we go.
And let's see who gets out first.
Yeah, Hansa, that's a good question. So maybe I can put in my PayPal link in the description, so you can hint me to the driver who needs to be Jaegered. So as always, who is P1?
It's King Ears.
King Ears
is currently at the front. Yep, he got a head start.
King Ears. That's lobby host privileges again, being first on track.
Obviously, but everybody has seemed to gotten out of the pits just fine.
So we have 5 minutes of qualifying as usual. No tire wear, no fuel consumption, flat out. So this looks like it will be 2 flying laps then for everyone.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe King Ears will get a 4th lap in, just checking the numbers, maybe.
We'll see, but 2 is fair, and we are going on board with the lead car, and this will be King Ears, so let's go on board.
Let's go.
Coming around the final. Oh, I already forgot about the corner names you told us about last time.
I might try to butcher them again.
So this is the Senna S. Is this the S's or the Senna S?
No, it's the Senna S.
The Senna S. Yeah. So King has nearly lost it on the curb here, by the way. So now he's on the grass. So so the curse seems to be on already. Not even talking about him. Just I've Jaegered him already. Just riding with him. So I did the same during the week, by the way, in the TCC or World Series, where I ran on board with guys and they were damn savage. I know.
So I actually got new corner names, so there was some missing last time around. So I could even do more butchering. So this is a Bico de Pato.
It is new or different? Do you have different names?
I think the other map I saw just had a couple of corner names written in. So we're heading into Junquao, and now back up to Subida dos Boxos.
Oh,
And
chat
again,
chat is going
apologies.
crazy for no. Raise Asylum is strong in chat. They're not liking me putting the curse on Kingers here. But Kingers now with the first lap 125. We saw 24s in the warm up. So
Yeah.
Sonic low 25 there. Andy Winters P2. Yupe now with a
25 flat.
25 there. Yeah.
So look at that.
TCR,
Nobody
TCR.
able to get into the 24 so far.
So 4 TCR drivers at the front.
Yeah.
Okay, lap 2 we go with Yupe. So just to be fair here with onboard Mr. 110% Arden. Exactly.
Alright. Now Yupe heading up to Ferradura. And then that leads into La Ranina. And then into Esse. Next one is
little wiggle.
Pinarino. And back to Bico de Pato.
This sounds like an American trying to speak Portuguese.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. So apologies again to anybody who's offended by the pronunciation. It's really not my strong suit, Portuguese, but I'll give my best. So let's see if you pick
Kingers now 24/4.
Right.
That's
Yupe
more like it.
Now going over and 0.002 of a second slower than his initial lap. So very consistent.
Ishmael P4.
And yeah, grid is setting up to be very close.
Very close.
And
where's Clarky? Oh, Clarky spun.
So look at that. Everybody will get a third lap in.
Okay.
So
Ishmael not going for another lap. He won't improve here probably. Let's see. Kingers 24/4. It's quite some time here. Hey, Blue Razor, nice to have you on the stream as well.
Evening Blue. So let's see what the second sector brings for King Years.
Yeah.
And a little improvement, almost 0.2, so quick. I'm also going to keep Yupe in my sight. Let's see if he can improve. Yeah, slight improvement on his point, so he might solidify P2. Here comes King Years.
Exactly, Bess. Yeah, we have a nice amount of people here in chat, so thanks for that.
Yeah. Spread the word, guys.
Yeah. Despite Eurovision Song Contest or GT World Series or whatever.
Well, who knows? Second screen for the win. Hopefully we're on the prime screen.
Yeah. 24/2. Yeah, that's a fast one here from Kingers definitely. Oh, Yupe and Sonic really close.
Yupe, Sonic, KG Racing, P4, Ishmael P5.
So anyone on a fast lap? Lil Nicky? No.
No, everybody's clear.
Andy and Inferno, no?
So, of course, that pole position gives RA instant 5 points. So, I'll add those 5 points to
Just don't start singing. Why shouldn't we do singing? So, Germany 0 points. We are not good at singing, apparently, so we won't do this.
No, we're not.
0 points, yeah.
Alright. Well, good qualifying all around. Mixed grid.
Yep. Just bring on the quali results here once again for you and for us. See, yeah. Orange, yellow, orange, yellow, orange on the first screen. So good mix here. What we have, and King Years, 0.6 of a second ahead of Yupe.
Wow. He nailed that lap for sure. So race start at 8:20.
Baz, if I would draw the bottle of Jaeger, you would hear me saying anything then. Just like lying dead on the ground.
No, we don't want that.
No.
We need you, buddy.
And also, besides, it's pronounced the same as my nickname. I really despise Jägermeister, so nothing for me. I'll stay with German beer.
All right. So 1 minute out till race start.
Race start, yeah.
And now, of course, the strategy part comes into play, and tire wear and fuel wear will also come into play. So a bit of an adjustment for all the drivers after they've been basically practicing quali for the last 30 or so minutes.
And let's hope the newcomers know about the pit window and
They
tire
should.
rules.
I'm pretty
So
sure they
teams
should.
should
So
have
far we've had 0 tire penalties handed out throughout the season. So I really gotta say thank you to all the teams to basically taking in the rules the way they were. Of course, we had some minor confusion about the pits, but we sorted that out as well. So everything should be good to go.
It is, yeah. And
All right.
I think
So
we're hitting
here
race
we go.
start. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Mr. King Ears, hit the start button, please.
Yeah. I'll give the go. And
Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Yeah.
good luck, everybody. And for those of you watching, I hope you guys will have an enjoyable 2 races ahead of you.
Spectate. Bring on the race infos. Quick flick through the field. So on softs, mediums, softs. Hard for Clarky. Oh, interesting.
All right.
Soft. Hards.
And here we go.
There you go. Lights are out. Away we go. And Kingers with a good start. Juppe not the best of the starts. I think Sonic will get around the outside. Also Ishmael trying to be on the inside here. Oh, there. Going. Oh, a little wiggle there from one of the TCR drivers, but it's like very well behaved through
Yeah.
the center S.
Looks like everybody made it through. That's good
to the back
see.
straight. The back straight with the famous name I already forgot.
It's Rita Opasta.
Reta Opasta.
Or Rita Opasta. Or Rita. Who knows?
Oh, I see some early struggles there on the hard tires here for the drivers on the Lexus. So the hard tires is definitely a difficult compound on the Lexus. Definitely very twitchy car. Here, Kingius already pulled a gap over 1.3 seconds already out of the inside of the infield section. So very good opening few corners here for Kingius. Sonic and Juppe. Okay, Sonic and Juppe both are running the
On
mediums.
the mediums, yeah. So that explains the difference already. They do take a little bit longer to get up to temperature.
Ishmael on the soft, he hopes to get past those medium runners here probably. Very early, and now Dirty Air in Group 2 was always a bit of a struggle in the past.
Yeah.
Hashtag interesting, here we go again.
Let's do it. Let's get the interesting counter in there.
Yep. So
Matt Jam and Clarky both on the hards.
And Sonic leading the way for TCR ahead of Juppe. Sonic
Nicky
won't be
as well.
racing in race 2, I think. So you can just focus on that one.
Exactly. But of course, tires do need to be considered because his substitute for race 2 will inherit the remaining tire compounds that have not been used. Well, surprisingly, a lot of hard runners.
But all race asylum on the hards.
Yes.
That looks like it.
Exactly.
So TCR looks like they don't like the hard tires on Lexus for now. Maybe on the second stint Who knows?
Yeah.
They feel more comfortable on the hard tires for race number 2. We'll see.
Let's see how the tires behave. So
Yeah.
King Years does have a little bit more tire aggression, of course, on the softs than the Sonic and Yuppie do on the mediums. But fuel will also be interesting. I think we have mentioned it, but of course we have regulation for the starting amount of fuel as well. It's always going to be 50% at race start, so depending on how thirsty the cars are, of course the tires, the strategy will come into play on how to manage fuel a little bit.
It is interesting that Ishmael is still behind Sonic and Yuppie. So Sonic got away from Yuppie a little bit, and Yuppie maybe is, I don't know, holding up Ishmael. So it's also Hoxton GT here right behind.
Yeah, I mean that.
Ishmael,
of course, Ishmael needs to watch out ahead of him.
Yeah,
and behind
and
him.
facing the pressure now from Hoxton, who's also streaming regularly on YouTube, by the way. So if you haven't checked him out, he is doing many daily races and start from the back and stuff. So, and he's also streaming now. Okay, thanks, White Tiger, for that.
Good to know.
Andy Winters and KG Racing. KG Racing had a little bit of. He lost 2-3 positions compared to qualifying, but still in the TCR train here.
Yeah, he's on the mediums, and if you can simply keep up, that should definitely help him throughout the race. And it's also going to be interesting to see how the Race Asylum hard runners will go about their business, because of course they're just trying to
do the bare minimum probably on the hards.
Yeah, exactly, but not let that gap get too big, so they have a chance to catch up on their second stint. So interesting strategy-wise, what they're doing.
Definitely 4 drivers, Race Asylum on the hards, and Inferno for TCR on the mediums at the back. Oh, and how difficult this is through the Senna S here, also on the mediums. Wow, so yeah, they're all very close still here, besides King Ears, who is just like, I don't know.
Yeah, consistent, already in the 24s.
Yep.
You almost identical 24.9s.
6 seconds now the gap, so really strong pace here. Start, and probably he will go like to the 20-minute mark on those softs, judging the tire wear here.
Yeah.
Oh, Ishmael dropped back a few positions. P7 now.
So maybe something happened that we missed. Maybe some contact, or just simply went off. Maybe a bit too aggressive. Who knows?
Don't see damage, but maybe.
No. Yeah. We'll definitely have a look after the race to see what happened with him.
So this leads us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TCR drivers chasing Kingers.
So very interesting to see how this plays out. I think Ishmael will now, of course, put the hammer down, try to catch up, and do his best.
He's on the softs, so he needs to get the most out of those tires. So an early pit stop, I don't think will help him here. So he's still ahead of Clarkey. So Clarkey on the hards, and I'm sure he will get closer to KG Racing here.
And the one we've basically forgotten for the entirety is Inferno the Fox at the end on the mediums. So he's definitely also going to do what Ishmael's doing on the softs, try to stay with the hard runners and preferably pass them at some point to open up the gap.
Yeah, there are like 4 hard tire runners ahead of him, so quite a challenging task.
And they're all good at defending. They know what they're doing. So it's going to be interesting to see. I'm currently watching him, and he's battling it out with Wabbit, and has the inside heading onto to the start-finish straight, and this actually might get him P11, depending on.
Running also, side by side here. Let's see, get an onboard with Inferno. It's on the straight with Wabbit. Will Wabbit defend?
in slipstream. Let's see if he can go outside, try and make it work. But good defending on Web's part. Cut back also not possible.
Yeah, looks like a bit aggressive here from Inferno, or I don't know, the car moving left to right quite often. Now again the run, the back straight,
but the outside will be tough.
Will be tough.
Heading into Descida do Lago.
Oh, he hangs it around the outside, so
Very nice.
I will clip that. And I will use the awesome replay function. Let's go. I was waiting so long to use this.
Really nicely done by Inferno the Fox.
Yeah. So nice move around the outside here, Inferno. Great move.
Yeah. Also well done by Wabbit for giving enough space to get that move done. Very fair.
Yep.
And we are just about to enter our pit window, so looking at the lap times, this will probably be the last lap before the pit window opens for Kingers, but as I've already seen in chat, some of you are guessing that he will try to make those soft tires last as long as possible.
Oh, we see a move between the TCR drivers. Where's the camera? Oh, Hodgson was a little deep there. He avoided contact with Andy Winters. That's for
maybe
sure.
A little bit of miscommunication.
Yeah. Ishmael is past KG Racing, by the way. So KG Racing might have a little issue there. Lost 2 seconds to Ishmael, and Ishmael now in slipstream of Hoxton GT. So was to be expected. But both now running on the softs. And maybe Ishmael with a little bit of momentum here. The last couple of laps. Finding his rhythm and pace. He surely has shown many times. Kingy and tires don't mix. Okay, shall we have a look at Kingy's tires? See, no drama here, come on.
I think compared to the others, they're looking quite good.
Yeah, so he can definitely do 5 more laps on those tires. So, would be surprised if he's pitting that early. But yeah, now pit stop window is open now. Boom.
Exactly. Boom. There it is.
Seems like you have prepared that message.
Oh, that's maybe. Nah.
Maybe. Just a quick typer here. Okay.
So let's see if anybody does go into it. And of course, the hard runners.
Interesting out, and it might be fuel that's the limit today, and not the tires for the 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Hashtag interesting.
All hard runners, as expected, are changing.
Yep.
As soon as possible, and we'll see. They probably will all go on softs, I'm guessing. That might be the right strategy.
I would do so, probably, to have softs also available for round race 2, or do softs. We also saw that some skip, but Clarky on the softs.
Yeah. Matt Jam on the softs.
Look at that.
Nicky on the mediums.
Here we go.
Wabbit on softs. So Nicky's saving his 2 soft compounds for race number 2. That might be a good strategy.
Maybe even skip the tire change there as well. The team Race Asylum showed us this last round. This is a viable strategy to just go into the pits. Oh, someone was a bit wide there on the run. Who was it? Andy? And now we have Ishmael really close to those 2 TCR drivers.
So,
Yupe early.
The pits. On the mediums. So he is definitely doing the optional strategy, it seems. Only one currently pitting, all the others are still running.
Okay.
And let's see what he decides to do.
Also Inferno, getting rid of the mediums. So what do they feel more comfortable with in this and race number 2? Will it be hards for this one? I can't really imagine you want to go onto the hards now.
Soft seemed the logical choice.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yupe XA pits, and he's on the softs. Let's see what Inferno is going to do.
Inferno's still in the pits. He's also on the softs.
Also on the softs. All right.
Okay, so the gap in the meantime, Kingers nearly 10 seconds to Sonic.
Yeah.
Sonic going longer on the mediums here.
Yeah,
So,
but fuel will come into play. Looking at the fuel
yep.
comparison, King Ears probably has a lap more of fuel left
Yeah, at
than,
least
than
1,
Sonic.
2 laps there, Sonic.
So not only doing a great job on just being consistent on the softs, but actually managing his fuel very
Yeah,
well.
but looks like
On
Sonic
the
is
front.
revving that car way too far. So usually the Lexus, it's about 90% of the rev bar you see there.
Yeah.
That's the optimal shift point. So and Sonic was really revving it to the max. So you're not really gaining that much if you're revving
Yeah.
it like that. And
So
that's
and
why you see the difference there in the fuel
and
consumption.
looking at P3 and P4 and P5, very close together. Andy Winters, Hodgson, and Ishmael. So battle incoming. Ishmael will try to get by.
Yeah, he's really
two
close
TCR
now.
guys. Yeah. And here comes the
Looking
attack on
inside.
Hodgson.
Oh, was just showing his nose probably.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks like a. Oh,
Could be a penalty.
was he on that curb with the right-hand
Was
tires?
very wide. Yeah, he sure was.
I think he just was on that curb to avoid
Looks
that penalty.
like the game allowed it.
Yeah. But Ishmael definitely here smelling some positions.
Yeah.
Andy Winters. Yeah.
His tires are not looking good. So
Austin here as well, a bit aggressive. Kingers now
in the pits. Yep, and I think the others will follow suit.
I think Ishmael has to run now. He already has the inside line. He can go for another lap. Oh yeah, it's
Hodgson
side
as
by
well.
side.
Anti-Winters, Sonic, and King Ears in the pits. So it will be interesting to see what King Ears does. He does have the possibility to change onto the hards, I think, with the
Can Ishmael defend this position? Yeah, it looks like
advantage
now.
he gained.
Had a good run.
So he's going on to the mediums. Let's see what Sonic does. Will he
have a
play
look
conservative
at this
or
one more
he's on the
time.
softs?
Ishmael here, nice inside, making that move stick through the center S. Nice move. That's what you see very often here at Interlagos. But Hodgson is still very close to Ishmael. Yeah.
Both of them will
Pit now,
come into the pits, definitely, and KG Racing as well, but he's still also hanging in there. And it's going to be interesting to see if Sonic can actually catch up now to King Ears. He's on the softs, King Ears is on the mediums.
It was about 10 seconds the gap between both of them before the pit stop.
Still the same, coming out, doing their outlap.
Okay, now top three will be pitting.
Yep, here comes Ish.
No!
Oh, Hodgson, one more lap. Okay.
Is he sure about that fuel, or will he just
we never know.
Will he make the ultimate pleb round and have some fuel drama in those races?
That's going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting. Well, let's see what Ishmael and KG Racing decide to do in terms of tires.
Yeah. Okay, King is 10.4 seconds ahead of Sonic here. So Sonic,
catching up
should,
a little
should
bit.
be able to catch a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You reckon Bluey is getting that undercut? I'm not sure if he needs to fuel save the hell out of it now.
So
not
Ishmael
sure if this is faster.
staying on the softs. So that means he will not be able to use the softs in race 2. And KG Racing going on to the softs.
Okay, but Ishmael jumped UPay with that strategy, and that's probably maybe Ishmael's not feeling the second race at all. And
so let's see what Hodgson will be able to do, or let's see if his fuel will last.
Fuel
for that matter. So just heading on to the start-finish straight.
We see a tiny little bit of red there still in the bottom left of the indicator, so you should be fine. So, okay, 15 seconds the gap to King Ears.
And
Yeah,
fuel,
Ishmael's
as
doing
expected,
double
is zeroing.
soft sudden, yep.
So he of course will also try to catch up to Sonic to help out his teammate ahead of Sonic, King Ears. And let's see what Hodgson decides to do. Will he also do double softs and go for the win? He might
The
need
win,
to react.
the win might be a bit out
who
of sight
knows?
here, with King Ears having a brilliant
You're right.
first stint
No,
on the softs here. And
You're absolutely right.
Hodgson losing, and he's on the mediums. He's behind UP now, I think.
Yeah. So he's definitely going to try to get the best possible position. Points are important.
And
in
also
TVT events.
having the softs for race number 2. But Clarky jumped him as well.
Yeah, he's on the softs, but
Clarky,
he will need to make those softs last pretty long. He was very early, and what we saw was that the softs do tend to wear out after 16, 17 minutes.
They don't have to go that long here, but maybe
the hard
Clarky,
runners do, because they were in right at, so they probably need to do 20-minute stint on the softs approximately.
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, but Clarky now right behind Andy Winters here, and the gap to UP 4 seconds. So, but Clarky needs to get past Andy Winters here.
Looking at the front, Sonic is definitely catching up. He's made up 2 seconds already on King Ears. So gap down to 8.5. At the same time, he's extending the gap to Ishmael, so doing a good job.
Sonic,
finding rhythm.
Really strong.
Yeah, 2/10 off the fastest lap. So that is also something that he will be gunning for.
Yep. Clarky with the move now. Looking, no, was not there. Maybe waiting for the move into T4 now. Good run out of the center S. Yeah, looks like he has a very good exit here. Now, will Andy Winters defend the inside? No, not really. Clarky?
Let's see if you
no, still not. And there's also KG Racing now behind.
Yeah, very close. Also on the softs, but on the better softs.
Yeah, now Clarky on the inside.
And now he will probably make it stick. Yep, clean maneuver. And KG will probably not be held up too much by his teammate.
Yeah, I think now the soft tires should have still the advantage here on the traction and should be still ahead. So we will have a look at the replay. This was a nice setup here from Clarky. Going down the inside, giving room, and is ahead for that corner. Good one.
So I'm just looking at the overall fuel and tires, and it's going to be interesting. Some drivers have way more fuel than others. Particularly looking at Yupe, he has so much fuel compared to, let's say, Ishmael.
And he's right behind Ishmael here.
And
so
he's right behind Ishmael.
Yupe can push, yeah. Maybe did Ishmael under fuel or had a mistake here? This can't be right. Come on, Ishmael, really?
There was an incident. Someone went off, and it was Andy Winters.
Andy?
Heading out of the center S. I just caught that.
Yeah, he's dropped out of the top 8.
Yeah, right. So I don't know if he lost the car or if there was contact, but definitely unfortunate. Let's see if anybody else was affected by that. No, it doesn't seem to be. He was running with Clarky and KG Racing.
Yeah.
So both of them are still going. There's a small gap between the two, but I think I just lost it out on the exit.
Auden also pointing out that Sonic is really catching King Ears here.
Yeah, he's definitely hunting him. And Ishmael does not seem to have an answer to get closer to Sonic. So this is going to be
action everywhere, probably. Yeah.
6.3 seconds. And the new fastest lap for Sonic. So important 5 points as well.
Okay, we have near Wabbit and Mad Jam. There's also action going on. It's Hoxton, Mad Jam, Wabbit, yeah.
Very nice.
Wabbit and Mad Jam both on the softs here as well. So yeah, we haven't covered those races at the back that often, that much so far. So apologies for that. So we'll just have a look at the grid now. Andy in P10, Inferno P11, and Lil Nicky at the back. But he used hards and mediums. No, he is definitely waiting for race 2 to use his softs then.
Yeah, definitely. So, but this is turning out to... Oh!
What
and
is
Sonic
going
went
on?
off!
Yeah,
Sonic
I just heard him, yeah.
Sonic lost it.
Not sure what happened here. So
No, he just... I think he outbroke himself.
Can I have a... Yeah, I clipped that at C. On the outside curve.
On the outside, he just spun it, yeah, clipped it with his rear.
Yeah,
got a little bit
Sonic.
on the grass.
He's still in P2, but now Ishmael right behind him.
Right behind him, and right behind Ish is Yupe.
It's also Yupe, yeah.
King Ears will probably be expressing a sigh of relief to Ray, I guess.
Nah, not a relief. I'll feel sorry for Sonic there. Some Fs in the chat somehow. So yeah, just you cursed him with he has the fastest lap and he's catching. So it wasn't me this time.
So he got sold.
Yeah, he got sold. Yeah. Oh, welcome to the team. Yeah.
Well, something has to rub off on you, which you got going on your side. Yeah. So, of course, the commentator's curse. Yeah, I'm affected by that as well. I do apologize, though.
Yeah. No. But as Chet also says now, Sonic head down. He should have it. He showed his pace the last couple of laps, and if he can keep it up, then he will probably open up the gap to Ishmael. So it's already, it's increasing more than 1 second. So just 5 more minutes. Oh, again, drifting out of that turn. It's not really helping for the long straight in the upper section. Yeah, but.
Well, if anything, that spin has really made it the fight for the podium interesting.
Yeah, just have a look. What's the gap from Clarkey to Yupe 4 seconds? So this might be tough. Clarkey still having to face KG Racing. Deal with him.
He's caught up very well, and his quickest lap is a 25.1 that he just had in his last lap. So definitely pushing and feeling the car. Well done.
Yeah, we saw KG Racing in some of CLR leagues in the past, so he had a little bit of time away from the game, but now he's back and showing how fast he really is here at the moment.
Yeah, definitely improved.
And staying with Clarkey is very impressive stuff, to be fair.
Well, not only staying, but pressuring Clarkey.
Yeah, really now,
But look at the tires. I mean, that is something that the ones doing the hard stint first really have to cope with. That those soft tires will be degrading very quickly now at the end, and it's shown here in the pace difference between KG and Clarkey.
Yeah. Oh, Yupe had a little oopsie here, 4 seconds behind Ishmael now, and Ishmael now right behind Sonic.
Yeah,
oh, this
in
could
the slip. Here comes the attack.
It could be attack, so Sonic, will he cover the inside? Yeah.
Oh, he needs to. He also knows.
Oh, Ishmael with a sneaky switchback.
Oh, going into the center S. And
whoa, what a move, Ishmael. What a move.
Yeah, not over yet. Sonic's still in the slip. Will he be able to retaliate?
Ishmael now going defensive.
Yeah.
Trying to break the toe here.
The Canadian Minister of Defense.
Sonic looking around the outside.
Whoa! Late braking side by side.
No way.
Still good.
Now,
heading into the
Ishmael stays ahead. Sonic is still there.
Will we try it? Good stuff. Very exciting.
Very exciting, yeah.
And for now, Ishmael will take that P2. heading into the infield.
So I want to have a look at that move from Ishmael.
Yeah.
So, oh,
really
this
good
was
stuff.
a late dive to get the inside line for the set eyes.
Ah,
And he really nice executed. Yeah, wow.
yeah.
So, but back to the live action here.
Yeah. So let's see how the gap develops. Still under 1 second, but Ishmael now
Ooh, Ishmael with a
definitely.
wiggle.
Yeah, and of course he now has that tire advantage, just looking at the tires of Sonic
Yeah.
and Ishmael, so it will be tough for Sonic to keep that pace, to stay behind, right behind Ishmael.
And looking at the
But,
time, 2 more laps
yeah.
for the drivers. Sonic is still here, but it will be hard for him to make a move here with those worn tires, so braking
And
late.
KG Racing trying to go around the outside to the SNS. Clarky
Clarky
just
stays
missed
ahead,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, late break
Was
by
a little
KG
bit
Racing.
deep here, yeah, into this
But
one.
everyone survived.
You reckon? Maybe also Sonic is low on fuel here, Blue Racer. Yeah, you could be right. So
Yeah. Oh, drama developing for Sonic all around. But let's see.
all around, yeah. So Ishmael, no trouble here with fuel. Same goes for King Ears.
Yeah.
Sonic low on fuel. Yupe has probably overfueled way. Whoa! He nearly has half a tank left. So not
probably
sure what happened there.
Should give Sonic some of his fuel.
Yeah, maybe he's doing the on-the-fly refuel.
Yeah. So King Ears now heading into the last lap of the race, leading comfortably. So if nothing extraordinary happens, that will be a victory for him. But
Shelty,
fastest
who
lap?
judged it perfectly? Sonic or Yupe? I don't think Yupe judged it perfectly. He has screwed up his tires and screwed up fuel. Just a little bit, yeah. He wanted to be just
Oh
sure
yeah,
that he'll make it to the
Yupe's
end.
front right tire does not look good at all.
Yeah.
So that also might still come into play. So, well, still some suspense in here.
It is.
It looks like it should be a P1 and P2 for Team Race Asylum, but the fastest lap will go to Team TCR if nothing.
Yeah, I can't see anyone getting this fastest lap now, and yeah, so Team TCR also shredding the tires here apparently. King Ears now. Final time through the infield section.
Yeah, going through Zhongguao last time, and heading on to the start-finish straight for a well-earned victory. Congratulations, putting on the wiper.
Wipers and
flashing
the
the lights,
indicators,
very nice.
everything is on. Well done, King Ears.
Well done, congratulations.
Oh, don't get a penalty for cutting this line there. Wheeling too early. King Ears with the W.
Yeah.
Ishmael, Sonic couldn't keep up with him. Ishmael, P2 I think is paid out for Ishmael with soft stuff, so definitely a good result.
Sonic's fuel will last.
Sonic, he will run out of fuel right about now. Okay, he's over the line. Yupe stays P4, Clarky P5, KG Racing P6, then Matcham and Rabbit, Race Asylum P7 and P8. Here Andy Winters and Hoxton and also Inferno. Inferno will stay ahead of Little Nicky just.
That 1 point could be
Sonic,
a valuable point.
Perfect on the fuel, Sonic. Perfect. Unlucky with that spin, though. At least the fastest lap for you. So, again, see the race results.
P9.
For this Race Asylum taking victory with King Ears and P2 with Ishmael. Sonic the fastest lap in P3 for TCR, you pick P4. Then Clarky and then KG Racing, Matcham, Rabbit. So, yeah, Race Asylum should have a bit more points compared to TCR.
I will announce the score after race 1 shortly.
And second page of the screen with Andy, Hoxton, Inferno, and Lil Nicky. The positions, but watch out for Lil Nicky in race number 2. He has softs and softs available for this race.
Yep.
So no need to use mediums and hards anymore. So this nice. And on the other part, Ishmael, he did softs, so he needs to run medium hards for the second race. So don't expect him to be at the very top, probably.
Yeah, we'll go through the tires once we've changed the lobby, and for those of you interested in the current score, I will let you know that Team RA is leading 72-50.
UP over fueled by just 7 laps with a calculation error. Yeah, UP, probably you were still thinking about your 2-hour stint earlier today with the fuel. Not sure. 7 laps.
Oh, it happens. It happens to all of us.
Back to school. Okay, the scores.
It's coming in. So TCR has 50, and Race Asylum has
well
72.
Better have 7 laps too much than 7 laps too little, yeah. Definitely. Okay, 22 points already.
Yeah, but
UP reviewed for race 2. Yeah. So we go the driver switch for TCR. Devio Racing replacing Sonic for this one, and I think we should now switch lobby.
Yeah, exactly.
2.
Huh?
Suspension, blah, blah, blah. What track will it be?
There we go. Room is being prepared, and just like that, we are in lovely Belgium at the Ardennes roller coaster, Spa-Francorchamps, with its lovely corners. And Jaeger, I know you are the master of the corner names for Spa.
I know some of them, yeah. Better than Interlagos, that's for sure. So, and you can already spot the car on the right-hand side. It's the Megane Trophy Group 4 car. The Arden Forest, yeah. Mr. Arden Blue. I see what you did there. So let's have a look at the cars. So we didn't showcase the liveries in the first round. Let's do this with my famous skills on the controller with my thumb trying to move around. Come on, King, you stay on track, please. You are spoiling my attempt to showcase the liveries. So then we go with TCR instead. So tough luck for Race Asylum then. Let's showcase the TCR Megane. And King Years just reset the lobby.
Yeah.
So
no worries.
Okay, so then I will try once more once the drivers are on the track. Sabotage, yeah. Boo.
So, due to the lobby reset, we will add 1 more minute to practice.
So okay, so then it's King Years again. So he wants to be the first car to be showcased. I get you. So here we go. The Race Asylum, orange and black as usual. A great design by JP for Race Asylum here on the Megane. Also a nice touch with the yellow lights here. And also I think they look like golden rims and wing mirrors. Okay, nice one. So then let's switch to TCR.
Always beautiful liveries from both teams.
Yellow,
really put much
red,
effort into them.
and black. I think Shelty did all the deliveries for TCR, so shout out to you for designing the team liveries here as well. So you can clearly see the TCR logo in there. Some, I don't know, some random sponsors here probably with Bilstein, Bosch. Very German. Also at the back. So. Alright, so then let's go to the cinematic camera and watch them doing a little bit of practice at Spa. I think Spa is one of the most common known tracks on the game. All the drivers, there should be no surprises here really. What to expect.
Also one of the all-time favorites for every driver. I mean, it's just a pleasure to drive.
But Hansa, yeah, you're right. The TCR looks like a little bit of the Belgium flag here as well. So home advantage for TCR. Here they're trying to reel in the fans here, definitely. We cheer for them. And yeah, the cars will have enough power to make it up the way to Radion, definitely. So don't you worry.
But very different cars compared to the first race. So a lot less power. Different strategy will come into play.
Yeah.
With the longer lap times.
Definitely, and yet switching from Group 2 to Group 4, this must feel like you're driving, I don't know, a little Fiat 500 or so now.
Yes, something like that, presumably.
Yeah, a little slower here, probably. Freddy Flintstone pedal power up, yep. Oh yeah, Arden, we should have a pit entry camera installed to see if we get some drama again when the drivers want to enter the pit lane here. We saw a big drama there last round. It was also for TCR here. I can remember I had an issue with White Tiger stuck in the pits and getting reset on the start-finish straight.
So, Jaeger, let's go through the tire compounds real quick.
Yep.
To catch everybody up. So, let's start with Team Race Asylum, and I'm going to start with Ish. He did 2 soft stints in race 1, so he does need to do a mandatory medium and a mandatory hard stint. So his qualifying will be important to make sure that he has a good position to start and maybe act as some sort of block to the TCR guys. Kingier still needs to run the hards, otherwise he will then probably decide to either start on those hards or start on the softs, because he still has 1 soft compound remaining. Clarky only needs to do the mediums. Nicky is completely done with mediums and hards, so he will be able to use both soft tire compounds that are still available to him. So maybe looking at the odds-on favorite for a podium with Lil Nicky. Matt Jam still needs to do the mediums. And that was Team RA. Oh no, I forgot Wabbit, sorry. Wabbit also still needs to do the mediums. Jumping to Team TCR, starting out with Hodgson. He still needs to do the hards, so he might do the same strategy in some way, shape, or form as Kingier's will be doing, looking to qualify up front and then maybe do a short hard stint. Then we have our friend Juppe, our Finnish master mathematician in terms of fuel percentage. Hopefully he will get that right in the second race if needed, and he also still needs to do the hards.
I'm pretty sure because the Megane should be quite good on fuel, so maybe you don't even have to refuel at all here. But we'll see. So go on with the tires.
Yeah, so Davio Racing, of course, is substituting for Sonic and inheriting the remaining tire compounds, and he still would need to do one stint on the hards. Inferno also still needs to do one stint on the hards, Andy Winters as well, and so does KG Racing. So I'm guessing we will see a lot of drivers starting on the hards and do a short hard stint, and then change to the softs, presumptively.
Yep, that would be also my guess, and you won't get any money on that if you would gamble.
Yeah, probably not that much
on that, but this should be the main strategy for those. But yeah, as we said, with Little Nicky, softs for this one available, so he could be on for a really good race here, I guess. And all the others, yeah, with some need to do hard, some need to do mediums. But I think apart from Ishmael, everyone can use the softs. Or did I miss Yupe? I'm not sure.
No, let me check back on Yupe, but I think Yupe was also needing to do the hards, but he can still, of course, do one soft stint as well. Yeah.
Okay.
So everybody still has at least one soft tire compound remaining, except Ishmael.
Ken, good evening to the stream. How are you?
Hey, Scary. Good to see you, buddy.
Just in time for the second race here. Quali will start very soon. I think we're just a few minutes away.
Yeah, 2 minutes out. And as soon as that timer hits 60 seconds, I will inform the drivers.
So, okay, 2:27. The benchmark from King Years here. Always nice to have a bit of a reference time during the warm-up, see what we can expect during the actual quali.
Well, looks like Race Asylum seems to have the advantage heading into quali. It's a little bit different than what we saw in the first race.
Yeah, it was mostly TCR, but in the end, Race Asylum they took a 1-2 finish.
If Sonic hadn't had his oopsie, that might have been a different finish altogether. So you never know. But those lost points, of course, will now put some pressure on Team TCR. And
so it would be vital, I think, for them to get pole position there, to get this 5 extra points.
Definitely. And we've seen in a couple of matches in the current CTC season that the matches were actually decided because of pole position and fastest lap points. So those are 10 points per match that you can gain for your team. So they are important. And yeah, we'll see how it plays out.
Arden, this might be #interesting. Yeah, slipstream train incoming for qualifying. Might help. So especially if you could get the timing right, probably on the last sector heading into Blanchimont, a good run there. I'm not sure if you want to be that close in the first part. Then you have the long straight, the camel straight for sure, but maybe the rest of the lap it's not beneficial to stay close to another car.
All right, so qualifying starting in 5 seconds. Let's do this. And let's see if King Years will be the first one out again.
He should be normally if he gets on that throttle early. And hopefully we don't get this stupid cars getting stuck in the pits, but it looks like nobody's getting out.
Yeah. Oh, there's already one out.
One is King Years. King Years is out.
Yeah. Lobby host advantage.
Okay, yeah. Some drivers looks like TCR is stuck, or what is happening?
I'm not sure. No, they're coming. So not only TCR but a lot of Race Asylum as well. Seems to
Yeah, I
be the
think
only one that
KG.
really got out quick were King Ears, and Davio Racing. So the others, and there's still one stuck in the pits. Let's see who that is. It's KG Racing. So not sure. So
He needs to
yeah,
quickly jump out, and then
yeah. But we will do one lobby
yeah,
reset to make sure that everybody gets a fair chance to qualify. So I will now announce qualifying stop. And we will do one lobby reset.
let's put in a red flag.
Yeah, so very nice touch. Very nice. So, well, we've actually not had that many bugs occur during the season, but of course with PD, with the updates, you never know. And unfortunately today,
Oh, we have to wait for qualifying to stop. We
we
can't
do.
actually cancel qualifying.
Thank you, PD, for that. So, yeah,
Or we could just exit the whole lobby.
yeah, well,
I don't know.
so no worries.
Yeah.
Well, so, so,
Yeah,
well,
shutdown lobby is faster. I would also say that should be better normally.
yeah, all right.
It's stable. Okay. I don't know. Yeah.
We'll wait 2 minutes out. Should be fine.
So just
And we'll
just type
see.
for KG Racing.
Yeah, exactly. So after reset.
This damn American keyboard is always messing up with my typing. Always messing up the C and Y here.
So
And
just like in real racing, sometimes stuff just happens. Maybe there was a spectator on the track to cause that red flag.
so let's have this lovely image of the Spa track here on the lobby
Yeah,
screen, just having
lovely day in
random
Belgium.
shots. Yeah, exactly.
Sun is shining, perfect racing conditions. Little wind from west to east.
but on my keyboard, Z and Y are on the correct place. But as soon as I plug it into my PlayStation, because I have set it to English as the default language, the keyboard acts like it is a English or US type of keyboard. So like, it's not. It's not right. I also have invented a new word, TGGEN. Yeah, I'm not sure what this should mean, but yeah.
All right. Oh, now we have to still wait till.
Oh, we have another.
Another 2 minutes. Well, that was not
So,
needed at all.
so anyone in chat, how is the Eurovision Song Contest going?
Yeah,
By the way.
who's winning? I heard Norway's odds-on favorite. And has Germany already gotten 0 points? Can you actually get 0 points?
I have no clue about the new format, how points get awarded nowadays. But I mean, I like the German entry, to be fair. So it's not too bad. A lot of
I
the
think
loss.
it's
So it's more kind of an alternative heavy band.
yeah.
So, but I didn't hear the song, so I don't know.
I just heard Jan Böhmermann's song that you
Yeah,
posted.
yeah.
That was amazing. That should have been the entry.
Catchy as hell. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so 40 seconds left until we finally get to reset the lobby.
Who is Fire Saga, Arden? Who is Fire Saga? This sounds like Scandinavic.
Is that no, or is that Norway, Arden? Fire Saga. Yep, there's definitely truth to that legend. It's
Yeah.
definitely a political vote.
Yeah, we are good at other things. We don't need to win the Eurovision Song Contest that often.
All right, so a couple
Oh,
of seconds
4,
out
2.
before we.
Well, that was exciting.
Wow, you never know how long qualifying can be until you don't see any drivers on track.
Yeah. All right.
So here we go again. And let's see if KG can exit the pits.
Ready? Yep. Let's give it another go, another try. I did watch Will Ferrell's Eurovision movie, yeah, and there was Fire Saga. Oh yeah, now you
Oh, that was it.
remind
All
me
right.
of something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's just see if KG can exit the pits. It looks like it. Yep. All right. Perfect. Let's hope it stays that way. So quali start. Now. Perfect.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm hoping I can stay with you because my Wi-Fi at least just died on my laptop. But I hope you guys can still hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I definitely still see the lobby, so it's probably just my Wi-Fi
So
that
King Ears
has
out
no
first.
interest.
And we have everyone out on track by the looks of it. Yes, nice. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
And it's King Ears again, so we will go with King Ears again on board when he starts his qualifying lap. So it was 2 minutes 27 we saw. Out lap 2 minutes 40 probably, I don't know. So definitely a one-shot quali here. Just one chance to get your lap in.
So I got my Wi-Fi up and running again, so that's also good.
Tech wizard.
If you work in IT, you just got the Midas touch, That's just something that comes with the territory. You should know that.
I know, but I don't want to deal with it apart
That's
from
true.
work. So
That's true.
Things should just work. Turn off and on. Yeah, that's usually the fix, the advice I give. Yeah.
Yeah.
So King Ears now on the run out of Stavalo into Ploshimo, and then We will jump on board, I think.
Yep.
Now, let's go through.
Let's go.
Heading towards Blanchimont. It is, oh, a little lift here. Nice. And then braking for the bus stop and then getting ready for the lap. Here we go. Smooth run out of the bus stop. Let's go. Yeah, what Tiger, this looks like a one-shot quali here with the lap time in the car. So no mistakes here. It's crucial. If you get a penalty on Blanchimont on the bus stop, your lap will be invalidated. Keep that in mind.
I think Clarky and Lil Nicky had a little mix-up heading
Already.
up to bus stop. Yeah,
They are teammates.
I know. But it seemed that I did see them spin on the map, so something must have happened there. Maybe a sudden, braking, just to make sure that there is enough space to the front row. Caught someone by surprise. Well, we'll find out and see how they fare. Let's stay with King Ears.
Yep. So it's coming down. And now making its way into Speaker's Corner or Chucky X or No Name, whatever you would call this corner nowadays. I don't have a clue, but we will continue the track into Pouhon, the double left-hander. Very tricky one if you get caught out on the outside curb. A nice run through there, no drama so far from what I can tell.
Well, looking very clean.
Into, I think it's Piff Puff, but I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. It sounds like awesome. This combination. Then into Stabilo 1. Early on the throttle, yeah. Now crucial Stabilo 2 for the exit. No lift here on the softs. Nice one. Nice. And now wrap the nuts out of this car in qualifying at least. And now the run. Very fast. Up to Blanchimont again. No lift this time. Full on the throttle. And then where to brake? 120. Whoa. More towards the 100.
Very clean on the exit. And here comes our first time. And a
226. 226.
Yeah.
126 would be a bit too fast here, but looks it. But yeah.
Definitely.
Hodgson P2 for TCR, not too far off.
Let's see.
Ishmael P3.
So both Andy Winters, Hodgson, and King Ears will get another lap in.
You sure we have it?
Yeah, the Hodgson is definitely running. Not sure about Andy though. And Andy is also running, and King Ears is running. Yeah.
What was the run of time? Was it 3 minutes?
I think so. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But they definitely are still on the flying lap.
2 minutes, says Ray.
Oh, so no, so that's not
I don't think no one will get the extra lap in there.
Definitely not.
I think that's fair for everyone to have like one lap here. So Wabbit with a great lap here, P3.
Yeah. Where's little Nicky? Oh, he's at the back, unfortunately, but he will have those soft tire compounds available during the race. So he will try to fight his way through the field. And from the looks of it, King Ears will have that pole position. Yeah,
no one is really running.
Well, Andy Winters and Hodgson are definitely still running, but they will not make it. They will not make it, no. So, 5 extra points for King Ears and Team Race Asylum. And we're just waiting for the timer to run out. Unfortunately, there is no actual timer that you can see.
No, not on qualifying.
Just kind of...
I don't know why. I don't know why this is not implemented. But hey, here we go. So we have the King Ears Wabbit, Clarky, Ishmael, Matcham. 5 out of the top 6 are races island for
Yeah,
this one.
so practice was actually a good indicator for what would happen in qualifying. So Team TCR has their work cut out for them for the race, but we know that a lot of different strategies will come into play. And
Definitely.
maybe even some trickery, who knows?
No, so Ishmael definitely is, I think he's in a good position to not hold up his own teammates here with Matcham behind him, but then he can
Yeah,
maybe have a
definitely
little
play roadblock.
battle, yeah, roadblock here against UPay and Andy Winters. Further back also Inferno Cage Racing and Devio Racing. And then Lil Nicky, he has softs, has to start from the back. So he's, yeah, Lil Nicky trying to do a last to maybe podium. Oh, I don't know. Could be. He should have the tire advantage here, definitely. But can he get through the traffic here? That's the question.
Let's give the drivers 2 minutes to breathe, to catch their composure, get into race mode, and then we're good to go.
So Kingers and Hodgson, they both have the same tires available, as far as I can remember.
Yeah, exactly. They ran the exact same strategy in race 1. So both of them need to do the hards. And from what I'm guessing, they will start on those hard tires. I don't think it makes sense to do the second stint on the hards.
Do 20 minutes on the softs.
Yeah, you might want to or you want to have them at the end. Well, we'll see.
We will see. Yeah.
1 minute out.
But yeah, the Megane is good on tires and was good on fuel the last time we saw this car in CTC. So hey, Sluxy, good evening.
Oi, oi.
And yeah, so yeah, and with this 2 minute 28, 29 in race pace, how many laps can you get really out of this car before the pit window closes? So the 20 minutes mark is there, but you have to be in the pits when the timer strikes. So maybe this is also something that you have to do in 2 minutes.
All right.
More or less on this.
So, race start is imminent.
And I'm bad at quick math in my head, so I have no clue what we're looking at.
Right.
8 laps on the softs, 7 to 8 laps. Yeah, I would start on the harder compounds definitely, but
we'll leave the math up to you, Payne.
Yep.
And here we go.
I nearly forgot about the spectate mode.
So,
lights.
Let's see what's happening.
Here we go. Yeah, Kingers is on the hards. Hodgson also on the hards. Oh, Kingers with a good start. Hodgson with a not so good one. So Wabbit on the mediums, already on the inside
attack.
Here.
Yeah.
So I think
let's see
can
if
Hodgson hold it around the outside?
Clean. Looking good.
Just clip T1, but no drama here. Nice,
very
nice.
Clean T1.
Now race into Eau Rouge and Radion. Wabbit is ahead of Hodgson here now, side by
side. Always a little drama.
Oh, there was a little bit of contact, but they stayed on track. Oh, running onto the Astro. Nearly a crash. Yeah, nearly.
Look at that. Penalties being handed out.
Yeah, I don't need that marker here anymore, so into Nico.
A lot of penalties throughout the field.
Save that again. Also, wow, close racing here. Side by side racing through those corners, and Ishmael already under pressure, but you would expect that. He's on the hards here as well. So next thing here, a little bit of contact here into Rivage, but still Nikki up into P8. And then we had a spinner, unfortunately. Who was it? Devio
Yeah,
Racing.
it was Davio, yeah, on the hard spot. Cold
So,
tires, tough
so I think he
to manage.
ran wide out of no name here, touched the grass, and then couldn't hold it, unfortunately. So he's now at the back. What tires he's on the hards? Okay, so I don't think it's too bad. Yeah, also cold tires still, especially on the hards, is tricky. But yeah, close racing here, and 3-4 cars very close on this part of the track. And yeah, we can call it unlucky probably. But then Hodgson now with the penalty, Webbit, no, he doesn't have penalty, so we'll get past Hodgson here, and Clarkey might jump Hodgson here as well. We'll see if he can make the run through Blanchimont or no, I don't think so. Maybe into the bus stop. Oh, someone ran wide here also from TCR. It looks like Annie Winters caught out maybe a little bit by Dirty Air. Clarkey stays behind. Clarkey's on the mediums. Okay.
Yeah. So we have all drivers on the hards except for Clarkey, Matt Jam, and Wabbit, who are on the mediums, and Lil Nicky is, of course, doing the double soft stint, or maybe even the one soft stint, depending on how his strategy is set up. But he's already in P6, so moving forward quite well.
Good progress here and challenging. And Hansa, the AstroTurf there on the outside also very tricky to control your car. And Lil Nicky with a great run out of Radion now onto the Camel Straight into the slipstream. Will they have team communication in place? Will Matt Jam let Nicky pass here? No, not yet.
For the time being, of course, they are trying to stay right behind Hodgson and keep him under pressure. And at the same time, Wabbit is trying to
but now Nicky goes
away.
for the inside here. I think he gets that position there without any further drama. And also, maybe Clarkey shouldn't fight Lil Nicky here on the softs. Clarkey, crucial on the outside. He has a penalty, but Nicky up into P4.
So, strategy-wise, looking good for RA at the moment.
I think that was Nicky was hoping for that, to get a good run through the field, and that last to podium is definitely on.
Definitely, maybe even more. Who knows? So, good job by Nicky so far.
Yeah, Hodgson now 3 race silent drivers behind him. Oh.
Yeah, one of them will have to say goodbye for the time being after serving the penalty.
Who has the penalty? Clarkey.
That is Clarkey.
Yeah, Clarkey. But Nicky, he has another great run on the soft tires. Really make the difference here.
Yeah, but Hodgson will not make it easy.
No, forcing Nicky around. No, Nicky not going for that move here, staying behind.
Into
Hodgson.
the braking zone. Hodgson trying to keep it inside to have the advantage.
Yeah, will Nicky go? No, he will play it safe here.
Yeah, probably the best course of action. He will have the run heading up to Eau Rouge.
Definitely.
And looking at the front, King Ears still ahead of Wabbit, but they also might decide to switch positions at some point.
Let's jump on board with Nicky with the run. He's really close, 0.3, so he should be well in slipstream when they come up to Radion onto the Camel Straight here. Maybe he also needs to do a little lift here to not be too close here already. Now looks like a good distance for that. Yeah, Hodgson trying to go defensive on the right hand side, but Nicky with the run.
Well, it's gonna be close.
It is still close, but Nicky should be able to brake later here, hanging around the outside at Lake Home. And he did it, nice move from Nicky.
Also, well done by Hodgson. He did his best to
around the outside
keep that position, but the tire difference just too big. And we also have a change in P1, so Wabbit has gotten past King Ears.
Oh, Webbit on the mediums, the Kingers on the
Yeah.
hards. Okay, that makes sense as well here.
And Nikki will probably also be able to catch up to
Yeah.
King Ears very quickly.
1.9, 2.7 just behind Webbit, so we might see Nikki in the lead very soon.
I told you, he has a good chance to maybe even win this race.
Yeah. And Clarkey now putting on pressure on Hodgson, so Hodgson not really having a chance for a little bit of.
Yeah, I mean, those hard
breathing
tires
here.
really do make a difference here in Spa on the lap. You can see that all around. The drivers are struggling to get temperatures in those tires.
Yeah, after 2 laps, they should be up to temperature now, but still you have less grip compared to the mediums and even the softs, yeah, of course. And it's difficult to defend, but there are a few places around here at Spa where you can put your car in a good spot that makes it hard for the following driver to make a clean move. And we all know TCR and Race Asylum, they stand for clean racing, so they
Absolutely.
look at that, yeah. Clarkey not going for a silly move here, staying behind and maybe doing the same as Nicky last lap, waiting for the run on the camel straight here.
Yeah, but looking at the timer, there will be an interesting development in terms of the pit stop strategy, because Hodgson will probably be able to enter the pits after this lap, whereas King Ears will have to do one additional lap because it was simply too quick.
He's too quick on the hards. No, never heard that.
Yeah, but well, looking at the time difference, he might need to slow down to get into the pits if he wants to pit this lap. So that could be interesting, that the undercut will be an advantage for Hodgson compared to King Ears.
Yeah, but now Clarkey trying to make the same move as Lil Nicky here. Can he hang it around the outside at Lake Home? Also, a little bit of contact there. They're still side by side. Oh, and there was contact between Hodgson and Mad Jam.
Oh, what happened there?
Just have a look at the replay here. So Clarkey on the inside, Hodgson coming around, and
he tried to take advantage, but he was just too outside.
Ran out of space there.
Yeah, nothing much Hodgson could have probably done to avoid that contact. But very unfortunate for Matt Jam.
Leaning more towards racing incident here.
Yeah, but of course every incident can be reviewed.
Yep, there was definitely contact, yeah. I saw that.
So there will of course be the opportunity for each team to hand in an incident report, and the racing stewards will take a look at each and every incident that is reported.
So we have 4 TCR drivers at the back here.
So time to get the pit lane window open.
And Lil Nicky 0.5 behind Webbit. So we will see that.
So here we go.
Change.
Will King Ears be able to get into the pits? And it does not look like it.
3, 2, 1. Nah, he has to do another lap. He has to do another lap.
And Clarkey and Hodgson go in.
Yeah,
so
Clarkey
very interesting to see how that will play out.
Ishmael will head into the pits. Mad Jam as well. Probably everyone else. KG Racing, Andy Winters, Inferno, Upe, and Devio Racing as well.
And
Upe
they
Deep. Don't
go
do
on to the softs, I'm guessing.
Into the pit entry. So, okay, Webbit is still ahead of Little Nicky here. Webbit's tires looking really, really good. Also, Nicky on the softs. Yeah. So, here we go.
Clarkey, first one in.
So, Nicky doesn't need to change tires. And...
yeah, but he still needs to do that mandatory stop.
He has to do that stop, yeah. And fuel, they won't get to the end without refueling, so a little bit of fuel has to go in here.
So soft. Ishmael, of course, needs to do the mediums, as he has no softs remaining, and KG Racing
Nicky Webbit just
will
switch
also
positions
go
here.
on to the mediums. Interesting. So KG Racing did not have to go onto the mediums, but he decided to do so. Ishmael on the mediums, Clarky on the softs.
But yeah, this
Hodgson
pit stop is
softs.
long, 42 seconds behind King Years.
Matching on the softs.
Perfect teamwork there from Races Island. We are switching positions, Nicky and Rabbit. Yeah, that was perfectly executed.
I am a bit confused that KG decided to go into the mediums instead of the softs, because he definitely could have done the softs if he wanted to.
Maybe it was a misclick, you never know.
Yeah. Or his pit crew had the wrong tires available for him.
He wasn't sure if the softs would last that long, but yeah, normally. I think he's on a pad, so maybe he's afraid of destroying the soft tires.
So here we go. Wabbit and King Years in the pits. And now it's going to be interesting to see the gap between Hodgson and King Years. And of course Clarky is between the two. If there's maybe even a change in position.
Yeah, Team TCR, who hired the Ferrari strategists, by the way. This was not a good idea.
In race 1 with Yuppie, with the fuel, the tires. What is going on there? Mamma mia.
So can Clarky jump King Years and Rabbit here?
So let's see, King Years will go on to the softs. Anything else would be surprising. There he goes, and Wabbit also on the softs.
Out of the pits, Clarky coming round Lassource here. Oh, they're really close now, but Hodgson also, he's just 1 second behind Clarky here.
He definitely, I think both Clarky and Hodgson made that extra lap on the softs work to their advantage. And now it's going to be interesting to see if the tire temperature will also come into play over the course of this lap.
Definitely those
Kings
who
definitely will have a disadvantage. But of course, Clarky behind him will not attack viciously.
No, but he also wants to open up the gap to Hodgson there. So he doesn't want to be held up here. But I think the soft tires, they don't need that long to be up to temperature, so
definitely
half a lap here probably. So
looking at little Nicky at the front, he will probably come in now. His fuel does not look too good.
Yeah, would make sense. So 15 minutes split the strategy
absolutely.
here in half, and
it's just a question of will he change the tires or won't he?
Yeah.
I'm thinking if he doesn't change tires, he probably will have enough space between him and Wabbit to go for the win.
Titchney is dressed as a Viking, so okay. Really?
Interesting. So maybe you guys should have had Viking themed livery.
Yeah. There needs to be a Titch Viking decal on the car for the next race then. Well, yeah, Nicky now in the pits. So the pit crew is waiting. Fuel, it was probably fuel as well, so it was low on fuel here.
Yeah.
And Wabbit, King Years, and Clarky are separate by about 1.2 seconds.
And he has decided to change tires. So he will get a fresh set of softs and be able to push.
Will he stay ahead of Wabbit and King Years and Nicky?
Yeah. Well, here they come. Well, looking good.
Wabbit around the outside. Nicky now leaving, coming out of pits. Oh, this will be really close between the top 4, even the top 5. Hodgson is still just hanging with Clarky here, 1.4, a little bit outside.
It does look like Race Asylum has really done their preparations well for this race. I mean, that is
Yeah, and so
Really
Lil
good scene.
should we praise Lil Nicky already for coming way from the back, leading the race now after
Yeah,
everyone started their
well
pit
done.
stop. Well done, Lil Nicky. So sorry for the curse. Then
We should be quiet now.
yeah, we should. But Race Asylum has 3 other drivers behind. I can't curse them all now. So King is now really close behind Rabbit.
Oh, it's good to see that Chad is having so much fun.
Yep.
So, looking at the difference between King and Clarkey, currently 1.2 seconds. And King is also right behind Wabbit. They might change positions as well. I think
Yeah.
on the same tire compound, King Years might have a little advantage over his teammate.
Wait, here I don't think Clarkey has to be left out. He's on a purple.
Oh, for sure. Let's not forget him. He already has the fastest lap currently.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, didn't see that, but yeah. So my thinking is, what is Race Asylum now doing? They have 4 drivers in the lead, so there must be something going on in chat now. I can't believe that they will settle for those positions. There has to be
No.
Rubel. Everyone is on the soft tire, so
King Years now
past Rabbit.
getting into P2. Clarkey will probably want to have that podium position as well. So
Yep.
and let's see if King Years will decide to attack Lil Nicky. So maybe some team orders in play. You never know.
Oh, they will be free to race. Here we go.
There you go.
Yeah, this worked quite well for F1 teams in the past. So so let's cycle through the field a little bit. So top 5, and then we have Mad Jam 9 seconds behind Hodgson. Ishmael P7 doing a really good job here with not having the softs available for this race.
Yeah, but I think there was some turmoil in the back in terms of some incidents or mistakes. Otherwise, I can't explain why Yupe is so much far behind Davio. Of course, we saw him go off at the very beginning. Also, KG probably had a little incident in there as well.
But we could see Andy Winters, Inferno, and KG here catching Ishmael. They're all on the soft compounds. Now KG Racing is on the mediums here. This was the strange strategy decision, but he's keeping up with Inferno on pace, and Davio and Yupe at the back, unfortunately, in no man's land here.
Yeah.
So
Clarkey
back to the front. Clarkey
now in P3.
Yeah.
Improving on his fastest lap.
Let Lil Nicky win. Hashtag. This will be trending for sure.
I mean, Ray, you basically have that right in your grasp to decide who wins this race. I mean, you can actually do something about that.
Yeah. But so far, King is just not catching that quickly. 1.8, 1.7.
Shelty wants Hodgson, of course, to win.
Yeah, I mean, if the top 4 make silly moves and start battling, who knows? What
he's definitely caught up to Wabbit.
Hodgson is there, so he's in slipstream here. Yeah,
he definitely will try to do everything he can to at least get a podium.
Yeah, it's a great run out of the bus stop here. Maybe we see a move into La Socio already. Wabbit defensive a little bit here. And Hodgson trying for the cutback. No.
King Ears with a new fastest lap, and Hodgson just 0.02 of a second slower on his quickest lap just now. So definitely pushing the car to the max.
Definitely pushing, yeah. It's right behind Wabbit now. Let's go on board for the run. Up, Radion. onto the camel straight now. Wabbit staying to the right-hand side defensive. Hodgson with a great run. So
Yeah.
can he return the favor and move
exactly.
around the outside now on Racer Silent? Yeah,
And he does.
He was ahead before Lake Home. So nice move here. Upper position P4. 1.6 seconds behind Clarkey here.
And only 3. And King Years
in the lead.
Yeah. So
what happened? Let Nicky win.
Maybe some team orders.
Team orders. Ray giving orders.
Yeah.
You can all race free, but King Years has to win. Nope.
No. See if Hodgson can.
Nicky went wide. Okay, thanks for that.
The pressure got to him. The King Ears pressure got to him.
But I mean, beating King Ears is not something you get to do very often. So maybe it was a little bit of pressure there for Lil Nicky. Still P2 and 1.2 seconds now. King is now with a great run, probably on to a fastest lap here as well again with this run. But it's also Clarkey now right behind Lil Nicky. So bus stop now. Looks like a smooth run. Will it be a new fastest lap? Yep. Nice one. Oh, Lil Nicky with a penalty.
That could help Hodgson and Clarkey.
Clarkey will get past Lil Nicky for sure on this lap. Shelty with some nice ideas in chat. They can already start the parade lap then, going 4 wide, very slow. Nah, it's still a race to win here, so nothing decided here probably. King is with a nice little gap now, 1.6, 1.7 seconds. Nicky stayed ahead of Clarkey here, and Hodgson is catching. He's within slipstream, and so the penalty zone is after Stavelo 2 and should easily lose Nicky 1 second here. So Clarkey will definitely get ahead.
Yeah, maybe even Hodgson. He would definitely be in the attack zone.
Under 1 second the gap now. Also look at that Wabbit. Wabbit is also staying with Hodgson here.
Still got something to race for.
Yeah.
Nicky will be biting his tongue for that penalty. But still probably 2 more laps after this one till the race is over, so it will be close.
It will be, yeah. So now Nicky approaching the penalty zone, so we'll lose that P2 definitely, and let's see if Hodgson loses it on the curb.
On the exit, a little bit too eager. Disaster.
He was really pushing out of Stavelo
to that run.
Maybe
wanted to take advantage. Maybe even get Clarkey.
The Astro on the outside. I think many of us have been there.
Yeah, that's a
dreadful
Spa
exit.
classic.
Yeah, unfortunately, so yeah.
Oh, that is really too bad. And now he needs to defend against Matt Jam. And we'll let him pass. Oh, damn.
Yeah, two more laps. And King is 2.3 seconds ahead of Clarkey. Then Lil Nicky, and Lil Nicky will have a fight with Wabbit here, probably.
Well, let's see. The fight for P2 is definitely on.
It is still Blaine Yeager, yeah.
We did it again.
We did it, yeah.
We did it again.
We did it. But Hodgson still has a fight with Matt Jam here.
Yep, Jazz. Definitely the commentator's
And
curse.
also we have here Andy Winters behind Ishmael. P7, also KG Racing is there. So this was something I was speculating that this might happen, that they will catch Ishmael there at some point. So let's see if they can have a nice little battle for the final 2 laps here as well. Ishmael is a very hard driver to overtake.
Ish loves the close battles, always strategically thinking during the race, knows exactly what to do.
But he's also low on fuel, but I think they should be fine.
Yeah. Well, Ish is probably one of the drivers in our community who has the most knowledge when it comes to strategy and just in preparation for a race.
Exactly, yeah. Is always so well prepared for those races and knows what to do.
Yeah, and of course that makes him very valuable to the entire Racing Asylum team for his input.
Oh, there's Andy Winters and KG Racing. They were really close for a moment here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really surprised here. KG Racing on the mediums, keeping up with the soft tire runner in front of him, Andy Winters, and really close to Ishmael here as well. So another time out of Stavelo 2, run into Blanchimont. Will we
At the same time, Hodgson trying to make a move on Matt Jam, heading into bus stop.
Yeah, switch back and forth here. Or looking around the outside.
And now the inside. And
Wabbit given space. Clean racing here. Same.
Hodgson
Oh
still
no,
behind
Andy
Matt Jam.
Winters. He has to run on Ishmael here, a little bit of contact out, but I think they
Nothing major.
saved each other here from spinning. Hodgson is ahead.
Ishmael will not give up.
Diving down the inside, but now the switch
back
back.
By Andy. Run down Eau Rouge. Good racing from both drivers. Of course, this is probably one of the most suspenseful things you could do in all of racing.
Oh,
going
side by side
through Eau Rouge.
Oh, Ishmael stayed ahead. So I will.
And KG Racing now taking advantage, but Ish got the penalty.
Ish got a penalty here, but I will still need to see this one more time again. So Ishmael and Andy Winters side by side here.
Oh, a lot of battling going out. Clarkey and Wabbit also battling it out on track. Hodgson now getting past Matt Jam. So
so
still a lot to race for, even though we're on the last lap. And King is also with the penalty.
But he has 3 seconds. So
should be fine.
Should be fine. Nicky also 1.2 seconds ahead of Clarkey. He also should be fine in theory. Now Kingius approaching the penalty zone.
We'll take that penalty, but as already mentioned, he should be fine. Clarkey and Wabbit still dueling it out for that last podium position.
Probably stay ahead of Wabbit here. Still, it's just 0.5 of a second.
Yeah, 0.2 coming down, 0.1. He's letting him pass. No, I think it's just Clarkey letting Wabbit pass.
There was just a lift. Yeah, there was no penalty involved here.
That's sportsmanship, all right.
Yeah,
maybe they had something planned out.
Yeah.
Spoke through it. So well done.
A photo finish.
Love to see it.
Kingius with another victory, fastest lap. Oh, this is pure domination, JL. And here we go. Parade picture.
Yeah.
Oh, Nicky gets the win. Kingius.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. Well deserved. I think Nicky deserves that win.
Hodgson P5 ahead of
Matt Jam.
Matt Jam here.
Also, well done for fighting back.
Ishmael stays ahead of the 2 TCR drivers here, Andy Winters and KG Racing. So, no, Ishmael ran out of fuel. on the line, he loses 2 positions.
So absolute drama in the last lap. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, unexpected runs over the line here.
We thought we knew, but we didn't.
yeah. We're like, yeah, the view looks low, but he should have discovered. So, okay, and now it's you in P12. So, definitely interesting run out of the bus stop here.
Absolutely. Good racing all around. That was fun. That was really fun, and congratulations to Nikki.
So look at that. Little Nikki, last to first challenge achieved. Fantastic job. Nikki there. King years with...
that should be some sort of trophy.
Yeah, he's also... He's already driver of the day, so he can't be nominated for that again. But some kind of sportsmanship award for King years and Clarky here for gifting the team members the well-deserved podium positions there. Nikki with the victory, so great to see. Hodgson with the best TCR driver, so a tough one today for TCR here.
Yeah, but they will learn from this. Always good to get some sort of experience in these types of races.
As always, yeah. Oh, Sonic wants to be invited to the chat. Okay, here we go.
All right. No, you can please invite Sonic and King Years Jaeger if you are already on it. Ray will also be joining. So let me just announce the final result. Hey, Sonic.
Hello.
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 Well, hello there. How are you doing, buddy?
Really annoyed with myself for that spin.
we saw it. We saw it, and you would have probably given King Years a run for his money on those last laps.
Fastest lap. Come on, that has to be good for something.
Evening, Ray.
Good evening.
Hi.
Hey, Ray. So, well done, Miss Asylum. Great showing there, especially
Congratulations
on the final lap.
It was really good. Really good racing from everybody.
Yeah, we didn't expect anything else from TCR and Race Asylum, to be fair.
Yeah, but it seems you guys had that second race scouted pretty well. I mean, that was a master class in team strategy. Looking at the final result, I think it's actually a CTC record for total points in one race. You were able to manage 95 points in total, so well done. That was quite amazing what you guys accomplished there in this race.
Incident report, match fixing out of it. Hi.
Hi, Sonic.
There won't be any proof.
No, but we need to also hand out congratulations to both teams, because both of you advanced to the semifinal round, and we'll now wait to see who your respective opponents will be then in June. So are you guys excited that you made the playoffs?
I definitely am, yeah. Definitely. A bit unexpected as well, so I didn't know how strong the other teams would be compared to us.
Yeah?
Yeah, you never know, yeah. So
I have mixed feelings
Why?
Why is that?
because I get so stressed. But obviously really pleased and excited for the guys, but maybe not for my mental health.
Oh, it's only going to go up from here. I mean, that was basically the easy part.
Yeah.
Now of course you have the pressure
Don't say that.
of trying to win it all.
It was just a prelude, yeah. The exciting races will come now. It's do or die from now on.
Jaeger, no.
Shish. You are well prepared with your team. Race Asylum, lots of great drivers in there.
Absolutely.
We're very lucky.
And I also got to compliment both of you in managing your teams and basically giving all the drivers a possibility to just show themselves, take part in this event. And that's also what CTC is intended for, to give everyone a chance to just show how good they are on track and learn. So big thank you from my side to make that possible. It's just really great showing from all around from you guys.
A pleasure to work with. Yep.
Wow.
I'm loving all this. Not the stress of being captain, not the stress of being captain. I'm loving it. I mean, yeah, I had the spin, but I had great racing with Ish afterwards as well.
Yeah. That was, I mean, race one was full of highlights in terms of just on-track battling and also fair racing all around. I mean, when someone was ahead in the corner, there was no corner cutting, no blocking, no ramming into one another. So it's just great sportsmanship.
Side-by-side racing there without contact on most cars. Yeah.
It was very good racing from everybody today across the board, both races. Close and clean?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, Ish with that move into turn one, I thought I had the inside covered. You had just enough to swing it to my inside, just enough. I was like,
yeah.
I saw it on the radar. I was like, yeah, he's got us here. And then I had to run into turn four. And every time against anybody else I've tried that outside move in turn four, I've been hit.
Yeah.
Ish is the only one that's not touched us when I've tried it.
Yeah, Ish is a special kind of racer when it comes to that. He definitely knows how to be aware of himself and the cars around him. So big shout out to our Canadian friend.
And so how was racing in the Group 2s following other cars? Was there the dirty air?
There was a bit of dirty air, but because I was in the dirty air on the soft, it felt a bit better. The rear would still come out a little bit, but wasn't bad. But I had to massively fuel save at the end. In the practice race, I put the same amount of fuel in.
We saw it.
No. And because I was going so much faster this time, I used a lot more fuel. I was going, okay, I've got 2 laps to go, 1.2 laps left, right, fuel max 5.
Fingers crossed, tunnel vision on, let's do this.
You didn't run out of fuel, so Ishmael ran out of fuel on the second race on the line. Yupe just had 7 laps, too much of fuel remaining. So so
Matt Jam did that in
sure
practice.
What happened. Yeah, better to do that in practice than during the actual race, but.
We said to him it'll be 21, 22 laps. So he put 22 laps in when he put out. And I was like,
no.
That's not
Total
what we meant for sure.
Honestly, though, it was
at least he didn't do it on the night.
Well, with the first race, I was determined to get that fastest lap. I was purple, make a mistake, purple, make a mistake. I goes, I'm getting it this time, and got it.
Yeah.
We called that. We called that. We said that's going to be stolen. That fastest lap was going to go. We knew it.
Yeah, great achievement on that. But yeah, so unfortunately, Sonic, you can tell us what it was like to switch from Group 2 to Group 4 cars with just a few minutes. So did you hear something from the guys? Was there was this a big task, or did they adjust quickly on that, or any insight on that?
I didn't do any testing in the Group 4.
Oh, you just spared this.
Well, I've had my wrist issue, so I wasn't able to do much testing. Like I say, it's a bit stiff now, which is why I was glad I only put myself forward for one race.
Yeah.
I think the biggest issue definitely is when you go from the downforce. I mean, the Group 2, on acceleration will spin its rears, twitch, but you can throw the car into a corner. And it'll grip. And the McGann's not like that. You've got to be a bit smoother.
Not in any way, shape, or form, exactly.
Ryan King Ears, if no one knows his actual name, his biggest tip when driving the Group 4 trophy is to not drive it like an MR car. He drives it like a 4-wheel drive, because of the understeer. He drives it like it's a four-wheel drive car, not an MR car. So I know that doesn't help you now, Sonic, but it's a tip for anyone who...
It helps everyone else now,
We have it on stream.
Yeah, we have
everybody watching.
Brake plate, get on the power early and treat it like a four-wheel drive. You actually get more out of the car than you would otherwise.
Interesting, insider tips.
And we saw it is a fast way with pole position, fastest lap, and nearly the race win. So
he's. I mean, him and that car have an unhealthy relationship.
I might have witnessed this on GT Sport, in the sprint series. He was really, really fast.
But it's all down to the way that he drives it, I think. It suits his way of driving, but he just drives it like it's a four-wheel drive rather than an MR. He doesn't treat it the way you would a traditional MR car.
Well, I think there are still some teams who need to drive them again, so they might take that advice into consideration for the upcoming races. Good stuff.
Definitely. Yeah. So
another thing with him as well, though, we're discussing it between races. Like, it's not just that he's fast; he's mad consistent.
Yeah.
Lap after lap, he's hitting his apex, his acceleration points, his braking points.
He isn't always the quickest.
Yeah.
And he acknowledges that, but he is, on the whole, Mr. Consistent.
Yeah.
Which is generally where he manages to do well, because he can, like you say, lap after lap, same time.
Yeah. And that makes it so tough to stay right behind him and just keep up the pressure, because that in turn brings pressure back to the ones following him. Just seeing those consistent lap times, really good stuff.
His initial strategy tonight was to hard medium the Lexus and soft the Megane, because he's generally better in that car, but bizarrely he pulled some pace out of his bottom this evening in that Lexus.
Needed to adjust.
Were you standing behind him and basically having the whip ready and you better
look at that miracle?
Not quite. But he did magically pull some pace out of his bottom, so we adjusted the strategy to suit. And we swapped with Clarkey, because Clarkey was initially going to do the opposite strategy, whereby he softed the Lexus and hard mediumed the Megane, but because of his pace in qualifying, we switched it up on the fly.
And Nikki was always meant to do that strategy, that soft in the second one. Okay, nice.
Yeah. That was always the plan for Nikki. We were, again, like I said previously, we try and hedge our bets and spread the strategy around, kind of thing. So there's always going to be somebody soft in the Lexus race and somebody soft in the Megane race. It was just who was going to do what. We found it worked out better to go the extra lap in the Megane race. Because it's weird, because the overcut worked out quicker than the undercut. So we were just saying to Nikki, right, little sips of fuel.
Yeah. Speaking of the strategy, I mean, King was so quick in that second race that he missed the initial pit window opening. So was that planned, or did you have to adjust accordingly?
It was an oversight.
Slow down. Oh, no.
He made it work, though.
Sure, but
definitely did.
But that just goes to show you can be quick and still mess up your strategy, your initial one.
It's sometimes unexpected,
No, great stuff, and we're really looking forward to see what the semifinal round will bring for you guys, and maybe you guys will have a rematch in the finals. Who knows?
Who knows?
That is definitely still in play. Yeah. if you will win your semifinal round, then there will definitely be a rematch.
Sure we'll win it. I want that rematch.
There you go. There's incentive right there.
We would be happy to give it to you, Sonic.
And
Not
we
the
will
win,
definitely
but the rematch.
and we will definitely know more next Friday when we have the next round of CTC with ART and AHR.
Yeah, me and Sonic can relax and get the popcorn out for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, how quickly we got this organised for the teams was like, right, these dates, perfect, that one. People could rest, that was it, sorted. Both of us just wanted it done.
Yeah, just get it done, get it out the way. Sit back, relax, regroup.
Yeah.
Such a chore.
It's the anxiety, isn't it, Sonic? You understand?
It is, yeah. It's like, if I can organise and then concentrate who's racing and strategies, about worrying about that bit.
Yeah, once you've got a date and a time nailed down, the rest is much easier to deal with. It feels like an overwhelming task, I think, initially.
Well, so next Friday we will know a little bit more about your opponent, at least one. Team ART, of course, is already through to the semis. So if they win, they will be going against Team TCR. But if Team AHR wins, then it might get a little bit interesting.
Yep, then it will be down to CLR versus TTFU.
Exactly.
Can Team CLR spoil the party? I don't know what will happen.
No, definitely still a lot of decisions to be made. And of course all the other teams, and that means Team CLR, Team KCR, Team Emerald, so those, and of course the other teams that are not going to be continuing on to the semifinals, they will still have some races ahead of them to decide the further places in CTC. So every team will get their 5 matches in some way, shape or form. So still a lot of excitement to go. We haven't even reached the halfway point.
Seoul also, the All-Star race will be up shortly.
Yes. I'm really excited about that, and I hope that we will get it sorted by the end of May to make sure that all drivers who will be able to take part know the date, the time, and the rules. I already put down the base rules on our Discord, but there will be some additional regulations coming in to make it even a little bit more interesting.
Even more. How can this be possible?
I'm going to be a little bit of a devil in this scenario, so I'm not going to make it easy. It is, after all, the All-Star race. We're trying to find the ultimate CTC driver. Definitely will be a challenge.
Rain.
I hear rain. What's going on?
Rain. or dirt. I don't know.
No. There will be some surprises for all the tribes participating. But of course, in the end, it's supposed to be a fun event, and just to take the edge off of the CTC and just leave it up to each and every driver to race for themselves in that format. So I'm looking forward to see how it plays out. And of course, I think Jaeger, we will be doing comms again for that event, aren't we?
Totally up for it, yeah. And maybe we have drift in this. I don't know. Something exciting. So I gave you 3 options now. Come on, something has to happen here.
Well, we'll have to talk about that once we're offline. No, we still got a couple of weeks before we'll take place. So some stuff still to sort out, but I'm very confident that we will make it worth everyone's while watching or driving. So I'm really excited.
Chat is also putting in some very interesting thoughts. Samba bus. Here we go.
I have thought about it, to be honest, Hansa. I really have. But I do have a short list of possible surprise cars and surprise tracks.
Samba buses are super fun around the Nordschleife, just FYI.
Yeah, but I don't know if the final race should actually just be a meme race. After all, there is bragging rights at stake.
Yep.
But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
We'll see. Yep.
Shadow, you're right.
Okay, so thanks for the evening. I think we will stop the broadcast here. Thanks for joining, chat.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for racing.
All the best, guys. Still have a great weekend ahead of you. Hope your wrist gets better soon, Sonic.
Well, I'll be able to rest up properly now.
Yeah.
The hard work is done.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
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 See you soon.
See you soon, guys. Thanks
everyone.
for chatting.
Well done, Sonic.
Thank you.
Take care, guys.
On the win there.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.